Hello, my name is Hector, and I'm presenting my part of the project. Um, Here we see the Mingo webpage, and here you see that Sprint 1 and Sprint 2. We had to move our first story from Sprint 1 to Sprint 2 because we were not able to complete it in Sprint 1 due to the fact that we started way later than we were supposed to, like about halfway through the week, through the 2 weeks, because that's when we were finally able to meet with the people that we were supposed to meet, and finally able to settle all the meetings that were supposed to be settled through the email and everything, and all the code that we're supposed to get and everything. So that's when we finally were able to get our hands on everything that we needed and able to continue on the project. Here you see the first story, description, the criteria, and then here are the tasks for that story. One is this one, which is the description right here, and the other one is this one, a basic feature implementation. This is basically the essential part of the story. And then here is the Google Doc schedules. The semester, we were able to follow this schedule pretty much how it is there, except for Monday the 26th, where we, instead of having a daily scrum, we had a meeting for sprint planning, sprint review, and sprint retrospective, and instead of having it that the Friday, because our product owner was only able to meet on that Monday at 2. Here is the time card for the team, where it shows where we worked. I mean, at what time we worked. Here pretty much shows from the 5th week, where we were able to start, till yesterday, Monday the 26th. I meant previously we were able to officially meet with the owners the 19th, not the 26th. The 26th was last Monday. I got confused. And before the meeting, since we already had some information from the email, we started setting up servers, since we already had pretty much of an idea of what to do, to start coding. And then Monday, when we met with the product owner, that's when we started planning our first sprint. Monday the 19th instead of the 26th. The weekly schedule. This is the weekly schedule. I was able to fill in all of the markers for the week that is already here, but I had a question about this. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go about filling in the other weeks. Am I supposed to copy this section and for every single week and just paste it, or am I supposed to just reuse this week template over and over and over for each week? Here are the meeting minutes, daily scrums. Here it shows where we had our first scrum right after, well, not right after, a couple hours after meeting with our team, with our product owner. Here's the rest of the scrums and their explanation. and this is just a template. For the sprint planning meeting, which was this is the first one, which was where we decided which story to work on and all that. It's right here. And then the second one, which was yesterday at 2, which I was not able to go to, but John made sure that I was briefed afterwards, and I had a meeting with him at a previous time that same day to discuss what was going to be talked about during the meeting, so that I was in the loop at all times, so I never fell behind with anything. So I was kept up to date. Here we had, in the same time from 2 to 3, we had both the sprint review, sprint planning, and sprint retrospective meeting with our product owner. And here's the explanation. I put the explanation of why I was unable to make it right here as a note, just to make sure. Here's the review right here. See, here we put that since we were not able to finish, we couldn't accept the story. The story couldn't be accepted. Our product owner understood that. So we transferred the story to be worked on the second sprint. Here's the document. It's a document for the first sprint. Here we have the user story right here, the use case 1, the use case diagram right here, sequence diagram, and class diagram. And right here, since we were not able to finish the story in time, we were not able to post the unit test, integration test, and visual user guide because we didn't have it. We don't have it yet. We're still working on it, trying to get everything ready for testing. For the code, Jean is the one that has the code. We both worked on it from his laptop. So when his video, he will demonstrate everything we have done with regards to coding, and because we weren't able to set up my computer, and for coding, it was having trouble with the local server and all that. So we decided to not waste any more time on that and actually get to coding, so we could have something to work on. And then during the second sprint, we'll start working on getting me and setting it up on my computer, so I'm able to work from my computer and not have to meet up with him all the time to work on with his computer. Alright, that's about it. Thank you for listening.